Every faction in Age of Sigmar is getting new rules in the lead up to the new General's Handbook, the Scourge of Ghryan. Today we're looking at the Nighthaunt. First up, they're getting a new faction terrain piece, the Nexus of Grief. At the end of deployment, you can place 2 extra Nexus of Grief pieces outside of enemy territory. Each piece has 8 wounds, a 5+ save, and a 5+ ward, and they come with 3 key abilities. First, in your movement phase, you can teleport one of the pieces next to a Nighthaunt unit. Next, enemy units within combat range of a Nexus of Grief can't issue commands. Lastly, at the end of any turn, you can pick one of the pieces to heal or bring back models to 3 nearby friendly units. With the Scourge of Ghryan, Nighthaunt also gained 2 new battle formations. First, Hungry Nexus allows one of your Nexus of Grief to move 3 inches at the end of the enemy turn, and it can end that move in combat. Next, Deathrust Geists lets you pick an enemy unit in combat with a Nighthaunt unit during the enemy hero phase. That enemy suffers -1 to save rolls for the rest of the turn. Next, there are 3 new artifacts of power. The Stave of Suffering gives the bearer an aura of +1 to cast while they're near enemy units that have suffered damage. The Tombstone of the Penitent adds +1 attack for each non-faction terrain piece contested by a friendly unit. The Amulet of Waking Nightmares lets you pick an enemy hero within 18 inches in your hero phase. On a 3+, that hero can't benefit from Guarded Hero or Obscuring for the rest of the turn. Finally, 2 alternate Warscrolls are getting released. Kurdos Valentian now trades his old companion attacks for 1 extra scepter attack. He also gains +1 to hit and wound against units with a lower control score than him, and while in combat, he can pick a nearby Nighthaunt unit and grant them one of 3 buffs, +1 rend against heroes, +5 control score, or the ability to shut down enemy commands within combat range. If you ask me, that last one seems pretty insane. Next is the Black Coach, which loses its shooting attacks but becomes much stronger in melee, with 3 powerful abilities. In each hero phase, you can choose to give it Crit Mortals, Wizard level 1, or +3 rally points for nearby units. Additionally, it can pick an objective each hero phase. While it's contesting that objective, enemies can't score crits on it. And lastly, it also charges with 3 dice in its own charge phase. That's everything for the Nighthaunt though. Stay tuned for the next faction breakdown.